on this episode of Wavin' the White Flag, we have this from That Park Place. Doctor Who showrunner admits ratings for the show are trash and hints it could be scrapped. What did you people expect? Doctor Who has been around forever. You had a very, very dedicated fan base that was tuning in for every single season. And what did you people do collectively? What did Russell T Davies decide to do? We are going to take our entire fan base and focus on a 2% of people out there, a very niche audience, and we're going to make our show entirely for this group of people and no one else. And somehow this miraculous big brain plan of his didn't work. Can you imagine his shock? Every single week this season has come out, looking at the ratings, looking at the viewership, and going, maybe I'm the problem. He's the Principal Skinner meme. And it makes me wonder, has he finally figured it out? You're wrong, Russell. You're 100% wrong. Now, the article does state that this show has been greenlit for a second season. However, a lot of people don't really understand how this stuff works, though. The Fallout TV show, like 2 days before it premiered, before the show even came out on Amazon, it got renewed for a second season. Same thing happened with X-Men 97. I believe someone told me that they have 4 seasons of X-Men 97 greenlit. That's not gonna work, and we all know that. Not with those ratings. So yeah, they can say whatever they want. They can say, yeah, absolutely, greenlit second season. But they could easily cancel this thing today. And you know what? At this point, you should. You should do it. There really isn't many good things to say about this show so far. I liked the last episode. I thought that was pretty well written compared to the other ones. But overall, no. I don't know who this show is made for, but it's certainly not made for me. Davies explains, the audience no one ever gets are the under 30s. They just don't watch television anymore. But those figures are astronomical for Doctor Who. Excuse me. They don't watch television anymore? Then, if that's true then why do other shows do so well? You know, you do see the excuses. Whenever a product is failing, movie or show-wise, like every time a movie does bad in the box office and people come out there and defend it, they always have the same arguments for me. Oh, no one's seeing movies anymore. Excuse me. How the hell did Doom 2 make so much money? How did Godzilla and Kong make so much money? How did Barbie make so much money? How did Oppenheimer? How did The Sound of Freedom? How did Super Mario Brothers? How is it possible that no one's going to see movies anymore, yet at the same time, good movies make money? Good TV shows get viewership. It's always an excuse with them. Every time a product is doing bad, they point fingers at everyone else except themselves, because to do so, they'd be out of a job. If Russell T Davies was to say, hey, I am 100% the fault of this show's failing, he knows he'd be out of a job, because who would hire him? Who would possibly hire someone who would admit that he's doing that badly? So that's why, again, he has to keep gaslighting everyone. No, it's not my fault. It's just that people under 30 years old don't watch television anymore. It's not my fault. The world is just istophobes and isms and racisms and all these other words out there. That's why the show is failing. Yet other shows on the same network somehow are doing better? How is that possible? So in the end, I cannot imagine the show getting a second season. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I take that back though. I wouldn't be surprised if this show got a second season. Because if you are Disney, if you are Bob Iger, how do you possibly... Because they live in a PR world. That's the biggest problem with Disney right now. They live in the world of online perception and PR. So if someone wants to say, hey, you're just a homophobe, hey, you're just a racist, they go, whoa, no, I'm not. I'm certainly not. I will give you a TV show. I will give you Strange Worlds with the first openly queer character ever. I will give you Doctor Who, Black Gay Doctor. I will give you all these things. I will give you Wish with all of its diversity and inclusion. I'll give you everything. Just don't call me mean names online, though. And that is why this show, I can see, without any logic to it whatsoever, getting greenlit for a second season. It doesn't make any sense, I know. But that's why they would do it. Because Bob Iger and Disney and all the executives up there do not want to deal with a few mean tweets telling them, oh no, you canceled the show about the gay black doctor. And that's the only reason this show is made in the first place. And that is the only reason this show will get a second season. But there's no way it's getting a third. The ratings are dropping week by week, and it's not getting any better. It's not doing any better at all. But in the end, what do you guys think about that?